Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 4th episode of Nekomonogatari Shiro. So, last episode we had a nice chat between our vampire and cat girl, and we discovered more arson. Basically, another place kind of burned up. So, there seems to be somewhat of a problem about this. So, maybe we can learn some more about everything in this episode. So, let's see. Although first I want to make sure that the opening and everything is still on here like it should be. And, it seems to be. So, I mean, at the very least, the opening is, and I can actually see the ED on the bar. So, but, I don't know, it should be fine. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Maybe the ED just doesn't play this episode. Oh, wow. The lie must have happened. Wake up, Hanakawa. No time for a cat nap. Well, clearly you were sleepwalking. Yes. Well, yeah, that's why you gotta keep your nails nice, trimmed, and clean. It's not a... oh, just a hair. I thought she might get something else for a second. Well, at least she's aware of it. See, like I said, the opening plays. But the bar down here doesn't actually show. As you can see, I think you can see on the video, like the opening's right here. That's the show, and then just go to preview. So, maybe the ED just doesn't play. It's a fun opening. Very cat themed. Jumping jacks. I mean, the jumping jacks aren't quite as nice as some of the dancing in previous openings, but it's nice. Yeah, don't know. Still has very pretty visuals regardless. Get back in your box, Hanakawa. Tsubasa Tiger Part 4. Well, hello to you. Yeah, there are differences. Yeah, good thing we don't have to rely on Aragi for anything because he's not around. Well, you've been having a bit of stress lately, so I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. You're homeless. Uh, I don't know. Maybe Senokara could help you with relieve some of your stress. Oh yeah, she lives without Aragi's house now. Okay, kind of forgot. Very important rule. Don't violate it. We're nice enough to let you live here, so please respect our rules. I know, right? It's an amazing thing. I don't know. I think he's just weird. Whew. Yeah. Oh, whose voice was that? Oh, was that? Is that their mother? She's alive? She's here? My mind's kind of blown. It's seriously the mother. Wow. Yeah, I can believe this is Aragi's mother. Yeah. That's not sure that's true. Still can't believe she's right there. uh, as a mother, because I totally exist, apparently. Words of a mother. A very good point, though. I mean, it's a solid advice. Even though I only got about half of what she said because I was just stunned. She was suddenly there. You guys didn't expect any of the parents to ever be on screen. Okay, who do we have here? Who do we have here? Are you who I think you are? I think you might be a character from Kizu. He probably is. Yeah, that's him. Episode, yeah, that confirms that. I thought he looked like one of those people. It's a ridiculous name. Yeah, that's the problem with that name. I guess, but I just assumed. Just assumed you're an old man. Is that true? Uh, you're big for your age. Uh, sorry about that. Well, that's good. Do you know the tiger? A red-eye bus? I mean, good to know, I suppose. Tiger hunting. So I guess you're being more involved in the Araragi stuff then. Hey, that's not cool. Literally who? Well, that's probably because she cut her hair. The one in the trash can along with it. So who called you? Okay, so it's who I thought it was. Can't remember her name though, but I know who it is. Or no, maybe it's someone different. Yeah, I didn't come here to hit on girls. But yeah, I think this is someone different. Man. She is quite stylish, I guess. Guyan, okay. Hello. What I thought it was the one with the posed look puppet. But no. I guess. That would be nice. I guess we don't got time for that. Yeah, I mean, we're no particular desire to keep talking to him, so. Can nobody help me with my tiger problem? Oh. Wow, so she's like a level beyond Hanakawa. She really does know everything. Hanakawa's final form right here. I love the poses she does. That's very sad. Thank you for that downer. Well, never stopped Aragi from helping before. Well, yeah, I got that. But... Man, it's really wrecking her here. She is a weird one, but I like her. Just... I just want to see her just break down into some, like, rapping beatboxing or something. It's been a rough episode for Hanakawa. She did say that. I've seen no reason to doubt that so far. This is basically just bully Hanakawa the episode. Because you know everything. Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah, I guess she wasn't the one that went there, so I guess she wouldn't know. Well, how are you feeling now, Hanakawa? After all that. Yeah, of course. So how are you gonna deal with your own problem, huh? She might have. It was a lot to take in. The occults, of course. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. New releases. Certainly possible. That was a hard question. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think Kaiki came to the house looking for her. like way back in Nisa. Sure. It kind of does. Well, she doesn't know anything, so yeah, it's got to be connected, obviously. You don't really need proof of something's obvious. Yeah, both important places to you. So maybe watch out for the school next, going by that logic. Oh no, that could also be Senjigahara's house then. Yeah, oh, and Aragi's. That's... Yeah, this is a big problem. Maybe we should stock up on fire extinguishers. So it really is just straight up Hanakawa's fault. It's been a long day of, you know, talking to people, learning things. Yeah, like, you can't just skip the whole arc out of Ragi. Oh, cool. I don't think we're taking no for an answer. Oh. Yeah, it's gotta at least do that much. Ooh. Well, guess that's how you convince her to do something. Well, a lot of help from Kaden. Yeah. Oh. Is that really all it takes? Okay, I guess that might help. Do you, despite not having much experience yourself? I think they might have done that, yeah. I mean, they talked to them about Hanakawa, right? Yeah. Yeah, it might have been before he met Senjigahara. Maybe talking about Hanakawa, you know. Well. Whew. So nervous looking at those cards. Right. Yeah, who totally exists. It's such a stupid name. This because it's not real. Nobody believes it. I mean, Araragi probably does. They don't exist at all. Like, what a coincidence. Because they're not real. Nobody would have that stupid of a name. Not even in this show. We're getting close to finishing it. Oh, did we finally hit the nail on the head here? The supposed truth, yes. I think my finds start to be unraveling in here. And there we go. The house of cards came tumbling down. At least we got that figured out, so step one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, I don't think that's true either. I mean, just because he hasn't been around lately, I'm sure he'll come back later. Well, have fun. Yeah, you'll notice that. Just thoroughly marking this bed. Of course, there's another way to mark territory, but maybe we don't want to go that far. With the short hair and those pants are just really getting closer and closer to looking like a boy, aren't you? Seems hardly fair. I mean, yeah, if you guys could send notes back and forth, it'd probably be pretty beneficial. My black parts. Oh, wow. So, I guess she doesn't. I guess she does make that look pretty good. It's such a hard show to react to. Just keeping up with the flow of dialogue in some of these scenes just takes so much focus. So, I feel like half my reaction to this show are just terrible. Maybe I should try watching some other people's reactions and get a feel for how they handle it. Because, man. Because I've been meaning to watch Semblance of Sanity's reactions to it. Because I think they're about where I am, so I could just go back to Bakemonogatari on theirs and. In this episode, I found out why. I'm sure it can. Ridiculous conversation. Sister fires. That just sounds like a couple of girls that travel together and set random stuff on fire, which would fit with this arc, I guess. So, yeah, that was the 4th episode of Nekomonogatari Shiro. And, yeah, this episode. Where do we start again? Well, she got out of bed first, but that's pretty typical. She went out, and, well, actually, before she went out, she met up with Araragi's mother. Yeah, like, I mean, we heard what they did, you know, job-wise last episode, I think, but we actually saw her right there. Araragi's mother. I mean, I don't think we, like, saw her eyes exactly. I think it was kind of like the camera was kind of like showing that sort of area, but still, we saw her, we heard her voice, we saw her talk to Hanakawa, like, give her motherly advice, and it just blew my mind. Like, I did not remember that at all. So no, we did get to see her eyes, so just not at first. We got some head tilts. I mean, she's a Shaft character through and through. Definitely believable being Araragi's mother. I can definitely see some resemblances personality-wise. So, yeah, seemed like a pretty great mother, honestly, giving some good advice to someone who's not even her daughter. That was great. I was just so stunned for at least a minute just there. As I heard a voice, my brain was like, okay, that does not sound familiar. So if I hear an unfamiliar voice in that house, female voice, logically it must be his mother, right? Right, but that can't be possible, right? Right, because they don't ever show up on screen, right? Right. That was basically my thought process, and then boom, she was right there, and it all became real. And we met episode this episode, so that's pretty surprising. Like Kyuu's Monogatari character, a villain, but he's not here to fight us or anything. He's not really an antagonist for us. He's here hired because he does that. So nothing really much to say about that. However, he did have some things to say about Hanakawa, calling her normal and all that, as if she lost something. You know, besides the hair, I guess. But the best thing about this is that I introduced another character that appears right about here at like 8 minutes, 50 seconds about. And that would be Gain, who has a very interesting fashion sense. And I don't remember much about her, about this series, aside from her relationship with Kanbaru, like that she is related. And I love her character design. That's about all I remembered about that character, really. No idea when she showed up, but she showed up now. But yeah, she's just very cool. She's got that outfit, you know, she like strikes cool poses. She's got the hats, got the phone, got the headphones, you know. And she also says something about actually knowing everything. So it was very cool how that really mirrored and yet was different. That to Hanakawa's line about how she doesn't know everything, but she just knows what she knows. No, she's like, no, I know everything. You didn't know nothing. That was a very interesting little dynamic there. That was some pretty cool stuff. She also calls episodes sewed, so that's a thing. But yeah, I do quite like her. Very fun character. Because yeah, it was about at like 10 minutes, 45 seconds where I started to do the really cool poses and stuff. Just like great to watch. Tried to help her a little bit with the tiger thing without helping too much because she did say it's her problem. Not something that she can involve herself too much in. That Paul Mucci line of hers just... Yeah, she's great. And then she just straight up bends over like a lot at 11 minutes, 32 seconds. Just, she's great. And she even mentions jealousy there, so I guess it could have been a bit of a hint there. I really do want to rewatch this show. It's when I become like fluent in Japanese because I feel like I would get more out of it. Because I just feel like so much is kind of lost in translation. Yeah, a lot of people had a lot to say to Tsubasa this episode. But we also finally figured out that the fires were happening in places where Hanakawa spent the night. So basically, Senjugahara and Nadaragi, you gotta be worried. So, but hopefully we can deal with the problem before it gets to that point. It did seem to have a bit of a realization there near the end, so. About her feelings that led to the tiger incidents. It was an interesting discussion she had with the Fire Sisters, though. Playing with all those cards. You know, usually when you play the cards, you like, you know, play Go Fish or something, but no, they stack them. That's how these girls play cards. Which really shouldn't be all that surprising to anyone. But yeah, basically the theme about jealousy and averting your eyes from the truth and all that just kind of came into the forefront of Hanakawa's mind. She got all dressed up, took some selfies. You know, marked her territory in Araragi's bed, as you do. And seems like she's going to leave some notes for Black Hanakawa. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, I think they did something similar in the movie Your Name. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So yeah, that was interesting. You know, nice little shot of her as the credits roll. I liked it. So. Yeah, good episode. Just like I said, there's just so much information you have to take in very quickly, and then you get more information soon afterwards, and introducing new characters and watching other characters try to decipher what was said before, and all this is done in a foreign language that's translated to you and subtitles that you have to read and keep up with. It's a difficult show to watch, okay? Difficult show to react to where you can like pause and stuff, but I still enjoy it. Don't mistake that. I still enjoy it, even if it's difficult at times, but we're almost done with this arc, so I guess we'll see how it ends off next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.